Hello everybody and welcome to Innocentious Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with Kyle. Hi Kyle.
Hello, thank you for having me, and thank you for teaching me so much about war and life and everything.
You're welcome. I would love to teach this game any day of the week. It's a great game. I just really love it so much.
It really, really is. And in the last episode here, we slotted in some research and production. We're focusing on some heavy tanks now. Our policies are matching that, so we're already 13% of the way to finishing our heavy tank research. So
It goes fast.
It does.
In the meantime, I'm taking care of the civil war in Spain.
Yeah, nationalist Spain is started off as like 50% of the area and has quickly shrunk.
And the good news is that I actually killed some fascist bastards along the way as well.
You really did. Let's see. Who are you? Oh, you are foreign claims. Let's see. Oh, nationalist Spain. Okay. Where's the Are there any Germans left down there to see their flag and all that? You said that they were also.
Yeah, you can see some Germans around. If you look at one of the pockets that I just created on the right side, there are some Germans in there.
I see. Oh, I do see them now. Okay, there's one. Oh, and I see the Japan over here too.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You take them down.
I'll do my best.
At some point I need to learn about this army, because this is still a daunting concept to me, but it's not even one I'm that ready to learn yet. One step at a time.
When once we are going to do the war with Turkey, I'm gonna give you more of the reins, and I will let you conquer our enemies then.
So just remember, everyone, if the Soviet Union botches the war with Turkey, it falls flat on my feet here.
I'll be every step along the way there to support you, Kyle.
Woo. Good, good. Otherwise, the games of the 11th Olympiad. They're in Berlin. Great.
Perfect place for holding the Olympics, right? What could possibly go wrong?
I have no idea.
It's not like there's a world war brewing or anything like that.
Correct.
That would be
it's
silly.
Not like we're already at 12% threat in the world, so.
Yeah, those are just capitalist lies. You should believe them.
Yeah, true.
And Stalin brings revolution to Turkey. We're claiming now that we're going to spread the revolution to Turkey. Oh, we're going to.
Excited.
Yeah.
And it's coming up here in, let's see, like 110 days, something like that.
Yeah, we still have some time left then.
Yeah. Which also, okay, so let's just say 110. That means we're going to finish our tanks 10 days after that. And we will have completed 2 other pegs of research here, our mechanical computing and concentrated industry before that. So
excellent.
Awesome. So we're still building all of our factories. Those are on their way for the military factories. Let's see what's going on. Production lines. So we're pumping out 11.96 guns per day. Ooh, so we have a production efficiency thing for one of our guns. Oh no, that's the second tier. Never mind. That's a good thing. I'm sorry, I had scrolled down a little bit far. I thought that our first set of guns had taken a hit. On the contrary, our second grouping of guns is now really going up.
Yeah, we're gaining more.
Awesome. Great, because we know we need tons of them.
Oh yeah, we're still, let's see, 30,000 guns in debt, pretty much.
Now, where do you see that number?
So if you press L for logistics, or the last button on that row of buttons on the top, there you can see it.
Oh. Okay, let's see. So I'm in here. Mine's the Air Force. Why is this on Air Force? Let's see. Oh.
Did you find it?
Wait. If I hit L, mine pulls up the Air Force tab. I don't know.
Oh,
no.
I meant it's probably I then, I guess. Yeah, it's I for logistics.
Yes. Your L for logistics made a lot more sense.
Yeah, and if you hover over the button, I could totally understand that it is an L, but instead it's an I.
No, I think your first answer should be the correct answer. L for logistics makes a lot more sense. So
yeah, it does.
Yeet. negative 28,000. Oh. Oh yeah, and there it says we're pulling in what, 90, and on average we have a production surplus of 98. Oh, okay, great. Balance. Got it. Okay. And our convoys, do we need to do anything with them? Are they self-sufficient and they're...
You don't need to do anything with them. We're producing them. We currently have 60, but we're using some for trade, so we have 49 available to us. We could definitely use a lot more, though.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like that many convoys, so...
No, I mean, it's some. We can make do, but it would be nice if we had some extra.
Yeah, I am in agreement there. How's, good old America doing over there? I forget you guys are even here. Let's see.
Probably still suffering from the Great Depression and everything like that.
Yeah. What's this? Their diplomacy is guaranteeing independence of other nations. Oh, but the Philippines is a puppet.
Yeah, they guarantee the whole South America as it's my backyard, get away from it.
Yeah, carry a big stick. So they're focusing on carriers, it seems.
Yeah, that's probably their national focus now.
Yeah, it looks like it. So their Bureau of Ships was completed.
And there it is. We made peace in Spain, and we won.
Yay, we brought peace to the land.
So we now have a communist Spain that will love us for all that we've done for them.
Oh, excellent. Now, and we could guarantee their independence, which would do what? We currently guarantee 0 nations, and guaranteeing would cost 25 political power. What would something like that do?
So should any nation, for example, Germany, declare war on that country, we can support them in joining their side in the war.
Oh.
Because you're not allowed to just jump in any war or something like that. Only when you're guaranteed or allied with them, you can jump in.
Got it. We could also improve relations with them. Boost party popularity. Interesting.
So, because our war with Turkey is coming up soon, let's make sure that our attack will be the most successful attack you've ever seen in your life.
Oh boy. Okay.
And we're gonna help our group over here in the mountains, because there are quite some Turkish troops on there as well, right?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to go sneaky behind them and attack them from multiple fronts.
Sure.
So I think it is time we learn how to set up naval invasions.
Oh boy, let's do it.
So I made a small group of 10 men.
Okay, I see.
And they're in the Turkish army. Now, the first if you click on them, the first button on the battle plan is a naval invasion order.
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
So if you click that, you see a couple of provinces being blue highlighted. Those are
little
ports. Those are places where they can go away from. And I would suggest clicking on Sevastopol in Crimea and make that one of the places from where to go from.
So click there.
Exactly, and now things turn to a bright green everywhere.
I'm guessing this is landing options now.
Exactly. Now, where you want to land is usually where there is a port. If you don't land where there is a port, there's no way to supply your troops that are freshly landed with new food, guns, blankets, and whatever. But if you have if the province that you land in has a port, you always guarantee that there will be supply lines from your port to that port.
Well, so I'm guessing we don't want to land too far inland, because then these guys would be away from the front. They would not have the full support of our other Turkish army.
Or do we?
Or do we? Because my first thought was Trabzon, that little port area. But is that even the name of it?
I see the name on the map. So what probably will happen once we land there, they will have to retreat some troops from our front over there to deal with our new guys, which gives our mountaineers who are specialized in this combat a little bit more leeway so that they can break through easier.
Yeah.
So what my suggestion would be, if you see the big line at the end, there's also a small port over there that's like just one hop away from Sevastopol pretty much.
Wait, we're one hop away from Sevastopol. Where is this
So
line?
you
I
see,
see the purple line cutting their country in half. Is that what you mean? No.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
line that
okay.
I mean. And all the way to the
Okay.
top in the Black Sea, you see like different kind of anchors with question marks on it. That means there's a port there, but we don't know what's level. And there,
Right.
you see indeed the one in Trebizond, but there are another two a little bit further up left.
Yes.
I would
There's
suggest,
Samson or
I would
the one
suggest
that
the
starts with
last
K.
one.
The Casta. That one?
Sure.
Okay. Great. Actually, I think I might have unselected. Wait, why did that go away?
Maybe because I unselected it.
Oops, not a problem. So, okay, it's just making me choose my port again to leave. So we want them to leave through Sevastopol.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we want to go right here.
Yeah, exactly. So now we have
Great.
10 guys waiting to go there. And if you hover over the green check mark with the arrow, you can see how many,
Green?
all the way on the bottom.
Oh, right, just above the little guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see how much reserved convoys there are needed and how many days it will take to prepare the invasion. The more
So no days. Invasion's still preparing 0 out of 70, or does that mean we need 70 days to prepare?
we need 70 and we have done 0.
Okay, and we need 30 convoys, and we don't have them assigned to this.
Now, we have 49 convoys available though, so that's absolutely fine, no problem.
Okay, great.
So that is preparing, but since the war with Turkey can be declared less than 50 days, we probably will wait a little bit longer than our initial plan was, just so that this can be ready to go.
Okay.
I'll also assign a commander to that new task force,
Yeah, let's do that.
and let's go with this guy. He's okay.
Sure. Toss them in there.
And the preparations will now proceed. If you now check again, you can see that the convoys are in place, and we just need to wait for the invasion to be prepared. But there's also something else that we need, and that is so-called sufficient intel to dare sending an invasion through the region Black Sea.
Ooh.
What that means is currently we don't have enough ships and planes scouting the Black Sea region to see if it is safe for our unprotected convoys to actually go that route.
You're right, that makes sense.
So, if you go to Sevastopol, you see a small fleet there of 70 ships, which are actually 3 fleets of a couple of ships each, which are now merged to one.
I think I might have screwed up our people. I think I told them not to invade there. My bad. Let's see. There
No,
we go,
you-
I fixed it. I don't know. I think I clicked and told them not to.
No, everything is fine.
Okay. I hope so.
Everything is fine, Kyle. I still
Okay,
see the
let's
invasion
just follow
going.
it
It's
up.
still preparing, so don't
Cool.
worry.
Good, I won't then. Okay, so Sevastopol here.
Oh, now it is gone though, I think.
See, oh, maybe because I clicked on that port.
Right. So what? Once you do that,
Yeah.
what you need to remember is because this is a little bit finicky with their UI. I forgot to tell you. You have to click on the naval invasion order again to stop assigning the order. Otherwise, he will still think you're. Oh no, you're still busy assigning the orders.
Oh.
That's the thing that you ran into. I feel like.
Got it. That is it. Okay. Yeah, it was still okay. Cool. Thank you for the tip there. So I am looking for. Oh, now okay. Now I see the ships there. Yeah, I was stuck in that menu. That made sense.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, and I'm not sure how they thought that was going to work, but it works this way.
It did. Okay, so I see our group here. We don't have a commander, but we could put an admiral with them. So
Yeah, you can choose who you want to go.
Spotting chance, submarine attack, capital ship armor. Well, I'm gonna go throw in our spotting guy.
Yeah, because we
That
want to
just makes
spot
sense.
enemy ships and kill them if they're going to try to intervene with our convoys, making a glorious naval landing.
Yes. Now it looks like he's got this big arrow sending him around the world.
Yeah, that is an arrow that actually means that's being used by transports. So
Oh, okay.
convoys are sending supplies and everything like that towards Vladivostok.
Got it. Okay. So
We
with
want to
this
send this
guy,
navy on a mission,
yeah.
and that mission will be in the Black Sea, and that will give us intel on the Black Sea to see if there are enemies present, which will intervene with our ships, our convoys. So there are four
Great.
missions available. The first one is patrol, which will spread out your fleet very wide, but that will mean it will cover a lot of ground as well, or sea in
Right.
this case. And we'll look for enemies. You have search and destroy, in which your group stays really tightly together, has less chance to encounter an enemy, but when you do encounter an enemy, pretty much everybody is already there, and they will fight as one.
Got it.
A convoy raiding, which will mean you will try to shoot down enemy convoys who are shipping goods around and everything like that. Or convoy escort, which is we're protecting our escorts against enemy ships. So
Well,
a fleet can do only one mission at a time and can do it in three sea zones at a time.
since we're not really at war yet, patrol would make sense to me, unless that's not how the mechanic works.
No, that's it works fine. You pretty much put it in there, I would suggest, in what you want to use during the war as well. Before the war, it doesn't really do much, but if you said it already what you wanted to do during the war, then you don't have to change it later on.
Ah. So my thought is, do you think it's a good idea to do patrol and go down that direction?
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
So now you can
Oh.
see they're going out to that sea. The sea is green striped, which means this sea zone is assigned to them. And if we unpause a little bit, you can see them going out and spreading
Oh
out.
yeah.
And the whole sea zone just lit up green for you, probably.
It did.
That means that we now have naval supremacy in that sea zone. We are the most powerful nation with ships in there. And if you hover over the Black Sea with your mouse, you can see naval supremacy is 100%. 17 friendly ships and 0 enemy ships.
Okay. Got it.
And that also means that currently we have enough intel in that sea region to pull off our naval invasion when it's ready. So we've taken care of that as well.
Perfect. My dog is looking oddly guilty in the corner. What's up? What's wrong? I don't know what he's doing.
But we did complete
Oh.
another national focus, so we can put the next one in.
Did. Let's do it. Okay, NKVD divisions, here we come.
So yeah, we're getting ready for war. I think how much days is it left? About 65 days before our invasion is planned, and a little over 30 days for the justification. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
my suggestion would be wait until the invasion is ready to go, and then we declare war.
Volunteer forces have been fighting in oh, great. They're back in Leningrad. Excellent.
They are being received as heroes.
Very good. And also, I'm slightly suspicious because they were out overseas learning foreign ideas.
Oh,
so-
right, yeah. We should do something about that, maybe. They're going through the
Yeah.
highest scrutiny there is available to us.
I hope so. I hope so indeed. Okay, so what are we doing here? We got very close to the war. How's our research going? Our research should be completing soon. 40 days till research is done.
Yeah, and
Two different things at once.
yeah, I love it when the timing intersects perfectly like that. It makes me so happy for some reason.
Yes, it feels like we're getting a lot done.
Yeah, we're covering a lot of ground.
So here's a question. Just like we have our army set up in the corners, do we have a navy set up like that? Like, do our...
No, unfortunately that doesn't really exist. You can click on the Navy button, which is the P, and which shows you
Yeah.
all the navies that you have. But
Oh.
that's the closest you can get to it.
Interesting.
Same goes for air, pretty much.
Got it. Got it.
So what we
where's
can
the
do, since we still have some time left before we actually going to fight the war, is
Uh-huh.
train our divisions. So
Let's see.
our mountaineers can use some extra experience. They got converted from different units to
Yeah.
mountaineers, and they don't have much experience in it. So I just press the training button, which is if you select the army, it's the cog with a couple of guns crossed over it. And if you click on it, they will exercise. If you zoom in, you see the men doing push-ups, jumping jacks, and all those kinds of things.
Yes, indeed.
So what it
Oh.
does is fills their experience bar. That's the bar, the yellow bar next to a small three-leaf clover or two stripes.
I see here.
And you will, when the clovers get filled, they become the stripes.
Oh, okay.
And that means they just went a level up. They went from
Excellent.
green guys, which have a penalty of 25% in combat, to trained guys, which have no penalty or no bonus. But it will still keep filling up until level 3. Level 3 is the maximum which you can get through training. And at that
Got it.
level, they will gain a 25% bonus to attacking, actually, instead of a penalty.
Now, oh, so we spend our army experience, or that we spend the stars to do this, is that right?
No, actually, we are still gaining stars from that as well. You gain army experience as well. What you're spending is some equipment which will break down during training exercises.
Oh, I was gonna say there has to be a penalty to it.
There has to be a penalty, and that's the penalty. And
Got it.
their organization is completely, I think, like, well, it's actually, let's see, 20% of the maximum. So if we get attacked right now, they are really weak.
Oh, that's no good.
But the
Yeah,
justification was done, so now we are just waiting for the invasion to be ready. So because their morale is so weak, we want to give them a little bit of time before we start the attack. But we still have some time left. And they can gain
So
some
we
experience.
Try and get them, yeah, let's try and get them to level 3, I guess. And then
Yeah.
how's our scouting going here with our boats?
So if you press F2, you go into the naval map mode, and you can just see the sea is still completely green, with us having complete superiority over it.
Oh, good. Now, do we have some more information on where these guys are going to land?
Well, we know exactly where they're going to land, our guys, right? We selected where they want to go.
But meaning, like, do we know anything more about that dock down there, and if there's any ships in that region?
Unfortunately, we have no clue.
Bad battleship, bad.
Oh, we finished another attack.
Yeah, we completed 2 different ones right now. So let's go look at our research here. And our tank is how many days out? 26 days till he's completed. So, it probably is a good idea to get some of these maintenance crews or something like that ready to go.
First, I would recommend researching radio in engineering, because
Yeah, let's do that.
having some good communication with the front line helps our units reinforce once there's a spot available. That's really, really good. It's 5% bonus, I believe. Yeah, it's 5%. That's a good bonus to have.
Yeah,
And the
it seems
second
like
one,
it.
well, we can go for support companies, or we can go for some general infantry equipment, which means better defense and yeah, pretty much defense, because the other one is already ahead of time. Or
Right.
yeah, that's pretty much the best choices we have. So did you want to
Well, what do
unlock
you
some
think?
support companies, or do you want to have better general stats? Both are absolutely valuable, and I don't think is a absolute correct right answer or something like that.
Weapons, yeah, and weapons and equipment only takes a couple days less. It's like 50 days less to do. Maybe we go ahead and do that one because it'll get done faster. So we'll get them better guns here.
Sure.
Okay. Excellent. So we're all set up there.
So we're only short 20,000 guns and a couple of hundred of tanks. So yeah, we're doing quite well.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
And some of our mountaineers have gained the regular status, which is level 3.
Now, is this something that we should also be training people on our other fronts, or are they just...
Well, we can, but if I feel we're gonna modify their division layout a little bit later on as well, and then
Okay.
probably will be going to waste. In the meantime, I'd rather have all the equipment that we're producing to reinforcing them.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna
Okay, guys.
stop
Ooh,
the
yeah.
exercising because we're almost ready for war.
Yeah, they get their nice little badge there.
I'm gonna activate the plan of the mountaineers, which means the arrows now start glowing with arrows going forward, which means it's active. That means
That means they're planning it out or something?
that once the war is active, they will immediately say, okay, let's go. Let's just do it. The same for a naval invasion. And we're going to end on a cliff note because it's time. And I think at the start of the next episode, I think we might start a war with some country that might be known as Turkey.
Very exciting. Okay.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It really, truly is. I'm loving it.
All right. So you want to sign us out?
Sure, I will sign us out. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed everything from this episode here, learning a lot, and like Valder said, we're gonna take on a turkey in the next one. So until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.